Hi, my name is Evan. I'm a fan of the New York Rangers. Yep. Welcome back to another game reaction video. And the sky is falling. The world is ending. The Rangers lost the opening game. I don't even know what to say. I don't know where we begin with this one. If I'm being quite honest, I'm more pissed with Twitter than the game itself. If I'm being quite honest, I'm already sick of it's one game and this still it's never gonna go away. I'm already tired because I know it's never gonna end. I'm tired of hearing about the Pavel Buchnevich trade, and it's never gonna end. I'm tired of hearing people blame. I got tired real quick of people blaming Jared Tenorti because, sure, on that third goal, he did a weird thing. Didn't get in the passing lane on the 2-on-1 on the 2-on-1. But people were just upset because it wasn't Niels Lundqvist. I'm tired of hearing Lafreniere had a bad game, and I'm tired of hearing that he's a bust after one regular season game, even though everyone was hyping up his second half last year and even hyping him up in the preseason. I'm tired of people already counting him out for the year. Because who was good? Who? Oh, and my favorite thing, I'm tired. And we're never, and I mean never, going to hear the end of this for this season if Kravtsov doesn't play. I am tired of hearing about Kravtsov already. I'm tired. You're telling me Vitaly Kravtsov being out in the lineup for this game was going to make the difference? What? Shut up. Truly, actually just shut up. If you think that. If you think that, sure, have that opinion, but I don't understand how you could think Vitaly Kravtsov was the maker, how it was a make or break difference having Kravtsov in the lineup versus him not being in the lineup. I don't understand how anyone could think that. I truly don't. Don't understand how anyone could blame Georgiev. The first goal, I don't even remember what happened on that first goal. It was a power play goal, though. Oh, yeah, that first goal. Trouba just garbage defensive coverage. Kakko, you got to keep your stick down, buddy, on the penalty kill especially. Justin Schultz's goal. Oh, but wait, there was a second goal, but it ended up getting called back for offsides on that play. That was just a good shot. I don't want to hear anyone blame Georgiev on that. The actual second goal, don't want to hear anyone blame him on that. Zibanejad went off his stick and deflected. So Georgiev had a bad read on it. The LaPierre goal, don't want to hear it was his fault. Tenorti didn't eliminate the passing lane and gave a very lousy turnover in his own end. Ovi's goal, what happened on that one? I don't even remember. Or is Ovi's first goal? Ovi's first goal. His second goal, sure, go ahead and blame Georgiev. But I can only count on one hand. Well, there was only 5 goals, so either way, I'd count on one hand, you idiot. But I only need one finger to put up the amount of goals that I could blame Georgiev for. Oh, yeah. Lucky rebound in front for Ovi on that one. Bad defensive play. And, yeah. That positioning by Georgiev on that last one was awful. But at the same time, Keandre Miller with an awful play there. Hey, but at least Kreider scored on the power play. I don't care. I truly do not give a rat's ass. Hey, we won in the faceoff dot. We don't do that often. We won in the faceoff dot. Take the little victories. And the hits. The hits. The power play was awful. Nah. Power play goal? What's that? I don't know what a power play goal is. Kreider's goal on the power play, sure. and no one was able to stay out of the box tonight. No one. And I'm already tired of people complaining that, oh, we made all these moves to just for them to take penalty minutes and do nothing. First fucking game, dude. And I always bring this back. This is more a video of me ranting about Twitter than it is me actually recapping the game. Because for me, this game, it's the first game of the season. The Rangers do this crap every year. Every year. I don't know where you guys have been. This isn't new to me. The Rangers always suck in the first game. They always do. This isn't new to me. I'm calm, personally. Sure, I'm a little frustrated, considering the fact that also I'm going to tomorrow's game and flying back. But I'm not going to lose sleep at night over this one. I'm truly not. Because it's not like one thing fucked up the game. The entire team sucked. And I'm not even mad about it because I understand it's the first game. I'm personally fine. I'm not pointing a finger at anyone. I'm pointing at the entire team because the entire team sucked. I'm just tired of people pointing the finger at whoever they want. You have the crowd at Georgiev. You have the crowd at Tinordi. You have the crowd at Lafreniere. You have the crowd at Sammy Blais. And then you have the idiots that just don't shut up about Pavel Buchnevich and Vitaly Kravtsov. It blows my mind, and we're never gonna. Every single loss, we're gonna hear about it. That's what frustrates me the most. Every single game, all we're gonna hear is that. And then everyone complaining that there wasn't a fight tonight, and we rolled out this gritty lineup, just for Tom Wilson. They expected fights, buddy. I got news for you. But this is like the regular lineup. I don't know what to tell you. If this is news to you, I'm sorry, but this is pretty much the everyday lineup, bud. Tinordi was the only difference in the lineup instead of Nils Lundkvist. So if you have a problem with it, you're going to have to get used to it because we still have 81 more games of this one. And barring moves at the trade deadline or barring Kravtsov being moved for potentially like Dylan Strome or a different roster player, barring that, this is the everyday lineup for the next 81 games, buddy. Sorry to break it to you. With the exception of Julian Gauthier maybe slotting in. And it was obvious that Tinordi was going to slot in for games against teams like the Capitals, the Islanders, the Bruins. He was going to play these games. I don't know why this is news to everyone, but I guess I'm breaking the news to you if you weren't aware of it. I just don't know how people could sit here and point the finger at one guy when the entire team sucked. And then the Lafreniere narrative, like him being bad, really pissed me off tonight. And I'm not saying that because he's my favorite player. I'm saying that because it's just irrational hate. He took one tripping penalty and chaos, just hell broke loose on Twitter. Hell broke loose. And keep in mind, everybody wanted Lafreniere in the top 6, including myself. And then he gets top 6 mids. He's not good enough. He's no Pavel Buchnevich. This is what you wanted. This is what I wanted. This is what we're getting. And Pavel Buchnevich, I don't want to hear his name one more time this fucking season. It's done. It's over with. It was never going to happen with the cap situation. And he wasn't taking a 1-year deal. So take a hike with that 1-year deal fantasy to fit him into the cap. It wasn't happening. Jesus Christ. I wish I could just upload this like specifically to Twitter so Ranger fans on Twitter could get a grip. I'm truly just pissed off at the fan base. Why are we acting like this? Like, seriously. It's a new system, a new coach, and basically a completely new roster. We don't have the same KZB line, so we don't have that chemistry. Strome and Panarin are playing with a new right winger. The bottom 6 is completely new. The only argument I will take is the piss poor back end tonight. Because no one was simply good enough on the back end except for Fox and Lindgren. Of course, because the two of them are great. Trouba, besides that one play that he made, the first time Trouba in a Rangers jersey, I could say, wow, that was an $8 million play when he stopped that goal. That cross crease pass from going across, and then Hathaway would have buried that. That's the first time and the only time Trouba has made a play where I'm like, wow, $8 million. That's what we're paying him for. And that makes sense. But he was trash the rest of the night. The back end, sure, you could argue was weak, but the forward group was no better. Who in the forward group was good? Who? I'm looking up and down the forward list. Nobody. And argue one of the guys that's getting the most hate is Sammy Blais. I'd argue he had the best night. Staying consistently aggressive on the forecheck. I'd argue the bottom six was better than the top six, which people are whining about the bottom six. I'd argue they were better. Kakko didn't have the worst game, but Panarin and Strome were ghost on the ice. So was Zibanejad. Kreider too. I don't care that he scored. He was a ghost. Like, the only person I could say that had a really great, the only two players I could say that had a solid game were Fox and Lindgren. That's about it. But again, I understand that this is the first game under a new coach with completely new line combinations and everything. I understand things aren't going to go pretty. 6 preseason games isn't going to magically change the New York Rangers. If this was the type of effort and we're playing like this consistently in December, in November, late November, early December, and then especially January, I'd be more furious. I'd be losing sleep. I'd be losing my mind. To me, this is typical Rangers October hockey. We got shut out in last year's opener. Pretty sure when was the last time we won a season opener? Now I'm curious. Let me go look. Let's go take a trip down memory lane here. When was the last time we won a season opener? I'm genuinely curious. Oh yeah, we did win in 2019 against Winnipeg. Hey, my bad. Outside of that, I know for a fact we lost that 2018 opener. That was against Nashville. The year before that, I'm pretty sure we lost to Colorado. I'm pretty sure that's when they were a bad team as well. Yeah, that was that loss to Colorado. Actually, no, they were on the rise sort of that year. And then 2016, pretty sure we lost to that opener. No, we won that one against the Islanders. So, but yeah, this has been the stereotype for Rangers hockey though lately. Piss poor Octobers, slightly pick it up in November, garbage in December, and then January, February, March we pick it up. Again, I'm not concerned about this one. I'm more pissed off at Twitter than this game, and honestly that's really what got me riled up about this game is Twitter itself. Like, you guys need to just chill the fuck out. Like, believe me, I'm disappointed. We were all excited for hockey. I'm disappointed in the effort and the result, but at the end of the day, it's the first game. I know every game matters, but again, new coach, new line combinations. What are you going to do? And hey, if you're truly this upset about Lafreniere and everyone and Tinordi, well, good news for Tinordi haters. Lundqvist will be in the lineup tomorrow. Not that that's going to make the fucking difference. We might see Julian Gauthier in for Dryden Hunt. Who knows? Yeah. Like I said, Lindgren and Fox, and then Kakko and Blais were probably the only good forwards. And then the Georgiev hate is just completely unwarranted. It truly is. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with Twitter, like I said. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. NYR10 says, thoughts on Georgiev tonight. I thought that he was fine. I thought that the hate, like I mentioned all video, the hate for him was just, and people blaming him, it's just moronic, and it's just, they're looking for a guy to point a finger at, and this is just typical with the fucking Rangers. No matter who the backup is, they always get the blame. Igor would have, if Igor Shesterkin is in the net tonight, the Rangers still lose the game. It does not change the outcome. They scored 1 goal and they were garbage. Garbage passing, little to no shots on goal. Shesterkin in the net, it doesn't make a difference. It does not make a difference. I hate to break, again, I hate to be the one breaking the news to everyone. I really do. I just want to reply to this tweet to clarify something. But, yeah, because I didn't want to seem like I was jumping it on the ship of the team suck, because someone replied that I wouldn't say they suck, but I meant to say that they suck tonight. Because, listen, they'll bounce back. I'm not worried. New York Style says, can't call in once again. Sorry, it's all good. It's all good. If you can't call in, hey, we accept Twitter. I just prefer people calling in because I like to interact more that way. Interact more that way, and I just prefer it. But where do I begin? This was just a shit game, just garbage from start to finish. Bounce back tomorrow, learn from your mistakes, and get better. Exactly. You move on to the next day. Burn the tape on this one. Well, actually, don't burn the tape. You got a lot to pick up from this one, especially the power play. Gallant better be in the fucking film room with the power play units. But yeah, that you move on to tomorrow. What else can you do? What else can you do? And yeah, that's all I could really say to that. But that's going to be it. Sorry for a bit of a rant there. I will be in attendance. I can't talk for the home opener, like I mentioned earlier in the video, tomorrow. So if you do want to meet me for whatever reason, section 213, I will also be going down closer to the glass for warmies. So if you see me, say what's up. I'd love to meet you guys. So yeah, before we head out of here, fade grips. Fade grips. You can get grips on your controller like this by using, well, you could get them either way, but saving money is great. So you should be using code Python to save 20% off. You could get as well controller cases, shirts, hoodies, snapbacks, you name it. Fade Grips has it. Use my code. Link is in the description. But thank you guys so much for tuning in this one. If you did enjoy, leave a like. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn the notifications on. We will be back tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.